Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And away we go from Dublin. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. On play action, here's Howard. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
It's Warren on third down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down carry for Jones. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Jones gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Vikings, go.
Throwing here, Howard. Oh, someone Great turnover and return.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success. That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Now McCarthy escapes the pocket. And he's got it in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
To kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. This makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Starting the grab here with Warren. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Come on, set.
They'll go play action. Howard. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Byron Murphy picks it. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after try good by Reichard. And the Vikings push their lead to 21-zip already.
21. Steelers nothing. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Dallas Turner picks it off. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the jump.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. It's Jones on the toss. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready up.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Mason will try this one up the gut. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here we go.
Setting him on a dime. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier and then cut him down for a big red zone stop. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Okay, ready.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now start the drive with Warren. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll go again with Warren. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Ivan Pace able to make this stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A 7-yard gain. That's good.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's a laugher so far, 24-0. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Trying to get outside here with Warren. He is stopped with authority there, but that's something later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
And have the 60. Have the 60.
Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go.
Throwing again here, Howard. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That throw by the rookie out of Ohio State, good for a chunk of yards and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
They'll go play action. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Complete to
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Caught by 1 out of the backfield. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Johnson is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Completed right side to Addison. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set up. Viking 18. Let's go.
To the air, Howard. Short pass brought in. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Tag. 19 Tiger.
2nd and 10 now. Howard. Roman Wilson reels it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, Howard. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Ireland. And it's the Steelers looking at first and 10.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
Howard now to throw. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Warren here from the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Warren once more. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they've got to put it in the air.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Now, no real answers for that one. I can't imagine you would do that intentionally for any reason. Can you? Yeah, no, but some excellent field position awarded for that kick out of bounds. A give left side to Jones. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. On play action now, McCarthy. Buying some time right. Has a big strike to Addison. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Offense in a hurry up here. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set now. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Go! Pound 60, pound 60. Let's go.
First and 10. Here's Howard. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they face second down.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now this Irish crowd has been great so far. No surprise there, and still 2 quarters left to play here in Dublin. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Steelers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Howard to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's this underneath to Warren. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
This is Warren, headed right. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Howard. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and short, Howard. It's a screen play to Warren. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
A 29-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Howard. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Warren will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Back to Warren. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they saw him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
They'll run with Johnson. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
31. Steelers 24. First Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Taking it. He loses the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go.
A give left side to Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the Vikings 42-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Out of the gun, Howard gets this one to Fryermuth, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Howard looking to throw. Going with the screen to Johnson. Has some space inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now give up the middle to Jones. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Jones again on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. McCarthy. He's got Jones for the completion. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll go play action. Howard. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions. Like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They get to Mason running right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the...
Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Steelers get to it. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they... possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but... So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third.
70 left.
Looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
It's second down.
DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up second down.
Let's go now.
Throwing again here. Howard. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Howard, first and 10. Finding Johnson once more. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
The 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Johnson gets it on first and 10. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Howard now to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. This is Johnson heading right. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw it. Connects with his back, Kimani Vidal. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
A 6-yard pick.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
It's Johnson on second down. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Straight ahead they go with 2. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, and the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw it. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. Throwing now. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll get them enough for a first down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Makes the catch. And across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Setting up to pass. Catch made. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings first down.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
At the 39-yard line.
Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichert out to kick. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! So it's a win for the Vikings. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.